here we have some situation with a fellow being overly aggressive or not very sophisticated with courting a woman. And actually what's interesting, for example, in Buddhism, there is no, sanctification of a marriage in the eyes of some deity. Rather, basically it's an announcement in the community of that I am with this person or this person and I are together and such, and it's recognized by all of the community. So there's no sort of benediction or from now until forever. Rather, it's just sort of, a recognition. The example of dating somebody would be, if you're with somebody, but you never say anything about whether you like them, then the relationship stays a bit neutral. As soon as you say, oh, I like you, it becomes a little bit more serious. Then if you actually say, well, I'd like you to be my boyfriend, girlfriend, whoa, then it becomes more serious. And if you say, I'd like you to marry me, whoa, then it's much more serious. So basically, in this case, the musician's not being very skillful. He's just sort of saying it to everybody else, and it's not being appreciated. Anyways, so we're going to go and first we'll talk with her and get her sort of general take on the situation. Then we're going to go inside and talk to the boy, and we're going to ask him to sort of lay off. And basically his problem was it was just caught up in his mind that he didn't want to be seen as being unable to woo a woman. So it had a lot more to do with his ego, not to do with anything to do with actually that the woman was attractive to him. Anyway, so we're going to resolve the issue. But in regards to relationship, even actually in Buddhism, there's three styles or three people that are not suitable for relationship. Someone that's in an existing relationship, someone that's a minor, or that if you're in an existing relationship, in any of those cases, then it's not appropriate to have another lover. Whereas there is no rule that you have to marry somebody to be able to have physical relationships with them. That's personal choice. So I'd say Buddhism is a little bit more, let's say, less religious. In fact, actually, if you go to a monk or a nun in Buddhism, they cannot comment by the vows they have as a monk or a nun about your marriage situation. They can talk to you about your delusions and how you might resolve your delusions, but they don't give you marital advice. Why would they? They're celibate. They don't have a relationship. How would they have any experience? So if you're going to have a relationship problem, go to somebody that has some experience, talk to them. So again, Buddhism is actually really quite practical about things. So anyway, here we have a situation and we're going to resolve it.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me, but that bard is the worst.
Have a look. Great deals always available.
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. I can take care of myself. A Whiterun woman learns how to handle a few idiot men early in life.
Lovely trinkets at bargain prices.
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar.
Who are you? And where have you been? Have you tried?
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh, Sadie.
Yes, Mum?
I'll be needing you to mop the place down extra tonight.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.